Okay, today I am playing with the Black 101 with the French labels on it. Did most of this machine 3 years ago, but I believe I tested the Pixie Grip reproducer on the one with the little horn. I tested it on this machine just to see how it would sound. And this has a little extra interesting history. I may or may not have covered it in that video at the time. Obviously, it's a 101 like most late 20s 101, side crank. This had a pot metal reproducer which fell apart, but at the moment I have a different reproducer on it. It has the French label. Basically, I'm just cleaning up this and that and finishing up a few small additions I had to do to it. Like it was missing a couple of little rubber bumpers on the corner protectors underneath, and I had some extras, I put them in there. Cleaned up the latch, and did a basic service on the motor again, just relubricated everything. Since this will be going to a new home fairly shortly. Now, here's the other bit of interesting history. Cunard line, Cherbourg. Obviously, this was very likely bought in France by an American tourist and brought home to this country, to the U.S., where it remains. I mean, the sticker makes it pretty obvious it's not likely to have been a soldier bringing it home after the war or anything like that. They wouldn't have had steamship stickers on their, with their stateroom stickers rather, on their luggage. Let's see, these were always very popular with tourists coming back from Europe or the UK. And just going to play a few records on it. These are records from the Great War era, a little older than the machine, but I'm going through a couple of albums worth of them here. Some I've played before, some not. This is the Tipperary song by Billy Murray. And a word about the reproducer I'm using on here is not the one that will eventually be on this machine. This is an all-brass HMV, which is fine, nothing wrong with it, but I rebuilt it using a Victor, mid-20s Victor hybrid diaphragm, which has an aluminum rim and mica center. I just happened to have one for one of the endless crumbling Victor 4As that I had that basically just fell apart around the reproducer, so I mean around the diaphragm. So I salvaged it and put it in here. The one I rebuilt for this machine is going to have a normal reproducer and all of that fun stuff. But in the meantime, I'm just playing with this now. So we'll see. I'm checking things like the brake, make sure it holds.
I'm in love with a slip of a typical Tipperary miss. She's a regular slip with a rosy lips that you dearly love to kiss. From the tip of her toe to the tip-top of her nose, I love her so. I'd like to just take her and squeeze her. I know that it wouldn't displease her. But she lives in Tipperary, many miles away from here. If I could just meet her to see her and greet her, I'm thinking I'd eat her, the little dear. But she's many miles away from here, and so I'll wait, I fear, till I take an ocean and sail all the ocean to Ireland. Faith, it's me that's nearly crazy from me Tipperary daisy. All the day me heart's uneasy. Sure the thing I find that's on me mind is a darling girl I left behind, far off in dear old Tipperary. Now I'll give ye a tip when I board the ship with me grip away. I'll be there with the yell when they ring the bell, and I'll shout hip hip hooray. Then the whistle will toot and away we'll shoot with a toot down the bay. I'll wave a bye-bye when we're sailing from over the top of the railing. Then across the briny ocean to the tiny Emerald Isle. I'd give me last penny if I hadn't any bigari or many to see her smile as she used to when she sat beneath me down beside the stile. But I was a rover bedad and came over from Ireland. Faith, it's me that's nearly crazy from me Tipperary daisy. All the day me heart's uneasy. Sure the thing I find that's on me mind is a darling girl I left behind, far off in dear old Tipperary.
Billy Murray. And this record would date sometime probably around 1914, I'm going to guess. And it should be one-sided, I believe it is. A little dust on there. Yep, there you go. The one-sided Black Label record. Let's put that aside for now and find out another one here. How about over there? Who wants to hear that one? I'm sure I've played that one before, but I have multiple versions of that. How about the, let's see, the American Quartet. And this is a two-sided record with me. I may be gone for a long, long time. Yeah, I guess so. Over there. The American Quartet. Little, wow. Got dusty sitting in storage. But that's alright. It won't hurt it too much. Let's get a needle on there. Always good to have a needle on the record. The bare reproducer is not going to do much. We have some background noise today. A lot of high wind. And it's making the cat upset. She's yowling. You don't like that sound. Sounds like skeletal fingers on the roof and the tree branches. Yeah. Scaring the kitty cat. So if you hear yowling in the background, that's a scared cat. Okay. Let's spin her up.
Get your gun, take it on the run, on the run, on the run. Hear him calling you and me, every son of liberty. Hurry right away, no delay, go today. Make your daddy glad to have had such a lad. Tell your sweetheart not to climb, to be proud her boys in line. Over there, over there. Send the word over there, that the Yanks are coming, the Yanks are coming, the drums thumping everywhere. So prepare, say a prayer, send the word to beware. We'll be over, we're coming over, and we won't come back till it's over there. Get your gun, get your gun. Johnny, show the Hun, you're a son of a gun. Fight the flag and let her fly. Yankee, do or die. Pack your little kit, show your grit, do your bit. Yankee to the ranks, from the towns and the tanks. Make your mother proud of you, and the old red, white, and blue.
Over there, the signature song of the Great War period, recorded by just about everybody. Okay, let's see what else we got. Well, we can play the flip side. I may be gone for a long, long time. That's the Shannon 4. True enough, they didn't know when they were coming back, if at all. Okay. I forgot the word that, didn't I? Usually I like to go with full power, but I forgot. This time we will. There we go. So far the brake is holding it. That's good. There we go. Let's see what else we got. Put that back where it belongs so it doesn't end up on the floor in a million pieces, because that would upset me. Now, I don't really need to test this because this has been extensively tested already. I had, back when I first put it together, this is why I built this reproducer in the first place, was I had a large John McCormick collection plus some other records I'd picked up from a customer of mine, and there was probably 200 records there, and I'm pretty sure I tested all of them on this machine. So really won't need testing until it comes time to put the new reproducer on it, and then I will need to test that reproducer. So, but I'm just playing with it since I have it out and I'm messing around with it. How about America Here's My Boy? That's also the Peerless Quartet. Let's see that one. America Here's My Boy. Okay, I guess with dropped it. Okay. Let's wind it up to full power so we have it. Okay. crack.
There's a million mothers knocking at the nation's door. A million mothers, yes, and every million more. And while we need each mother heart, they pray. Just walk what will pray, mother, as the say. America, I raise a boy for you. America, you'll find it strong and true. Make a song upon his shoulder. He is ready to die or go. America, he is my only one. My hope, my pride and joy. But if I had another, he would pass beside his brother. America is my boy. There's a million mothers waiting by the fireside bright. A million mothers waiting for the call tonight. And while we need each heart, there'll be a tear. He'll watch the boy go marching with a tear. America, I raise the boy for you. America, you'll find him strong and true. Make a song upon his shoulders. He is ready to die or go. America, he is my only one. My hope, my pride and joy. But if I had another, he would march beside his brother. Tramp, 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 the boys are marching. America is my boy. America, he is my only one. My hope, my pride and joy. But if I had another, he would march beside his brother. My country is a big, great land of liberty. America is my boy.
Okay. Let's see what else we got in the grab bag. Dusty record. You sometimes wonder how they manage to get dusty when they're in the slip sleeves. Yep, they manage it. And these were actually stored in my Victor Patrola 80, which is a sealed cabinet. Well, not a sealed cabinet, but a closed cabinet. Let's see. What do we got here? Someday they're coming home again. There's a little blue star in the window. That sounds depressing. When Uncle Sammy leads the band. Why not? And on the other side we have Liberty by Henry Burr. Uncle Sammy leads the band is the Peerless Quartet again. Okay. They were extremely popular during the Great War era. Whoops, come on, don't drop it again. There we go. Yeah, let's fire it up. Doo-doo-doo. Don't see any cracks in this one, hopefully. Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's a little one.
What is that I hear? Uncle Sammy's band. and yes, don't get on, for you know how to fight, and show them that you're right. When Uncle Sammy needs the band of soldier boys will march so grand. If it's parade, playing, and the streets are saying, march on, march on, march on, for we are praying for your safe return. Oh, soldier boy, our hearts will yearn. Your cause is right with might divine. When Uncle Sammy leads the band.
When Uncle Sammy leads the band. Let's see, the flip side of this was Henry Burr. Not to be left out of the patriotic music movement, their liberty. Henry Burr. Another very popular performer of that era.
At a grand old meeting on Decoration Day, there spoke a veteran old and grey. What makes us love this country, land of the brave and free? I'll tell you what, said he, it's liberty. L stands for love of our country, I for independence too. B for the brave men who fought for us, E the emblem, see red, white and blue. R for the right that we fight for, T true Americans will be. Y is for you and for your duty too, that stands for liberty. Thousands sang in glory with voices loud and clear, then all as one stood up to hear. They teach it now to children in every school you see. It's now and ever shall be liberty. L stands for love of our country, I for independence too. B for the brave men who fought for us, E the emblem, see red, white and blue. R for the right that we fight for, T true Americans will be. Y is for you and for your duty too, that stands for liberty. All for the right that we fight for, see true Americans will be. Y is for you and for your duty too, that stands for liberty.
Henry Burr. Let's see. We got a little more room. I have a few extra needles, I think. How many needles I got left? Oh. There's one needle left in the cup. Uh-oh. Might have to get more needles. I think I got some in the tray anyway, so. From when I use this for testing records. Kitty cat hair on there. What do we got? We haven't played in a while. Someday they're going to come home again. I did that one already, didn't I? Oh, the power's fluctuating. Not that it's going to make any difference at all to an acoustic hand-powered hand crank machine. How about the Marine Corps Institute March by the United States Marine Band? All right, that's a good one, I'm sure. It's also a long one. I think this is about 4.5 minutes, maybe. It's almost all the way to the label. Okay, so we'll play it. Play it for the Marines. Okay.